Maya, heel. 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 Come on. Come on, heel. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Heel. Okay, head him up. So when you first get your dog out in the field and they're juvenile or they're really not well versed on bird hunting, you kind of have to coach them where you want them to go. So when I get to an area, I'm going to look around and I'm going to think, where are the birds likely to be? And you can't expect a young dog to know how to go find birds right off the bat. You have to take them there. So Maya, here. Here. Heel. Heel. So when I get to an area, if I look at this and I think, you know, the way the sun's shining, the way I got this orchard, Maya, maybe I think that the birds are probably up on that hillside. So I want to coach my dog to go where I think the birds are. Maya, hunt them up. Come on, this way. Good girl, hunt them up. And just keep pushing your dog into where you think there might be birds, and eventually you're going to run into them. So I noticed my dog, we got into this spot right here, and her tail started wiggling really fast. And she really started focusing around this bush. So there hasn't been quail here, but that gives me indication she smelled something, so maybe quail are nearby. So if you've got a young dog and you see them kind of get excited and run off, look where they were. Maybe you'll see a pile of bird poop and it's quail poop or pheasant poop or whatever you're after. And at that point you can call your dog back and encourage them to spend more time, give them praise. So I'm going to look right here real quick and see, did my dog see some sort of bird scent or bird sign? Maya, heel. And I would encourage her to spend a little bit more time in this area. Maya, what'd you find? What is it? Find it. Maya, right here. What is it? What do you got, Maya? Is there a bird? What's going on? Where are they at, Maya? Find the birds. So just try to create a exciting moment for your puppy. Like, oh look, good girl, good girl. If I were to come over here and see a bunch of quail tracks or quail poop, I would have really made a big deal out of this. I can tell by her behavior she's getting into bird scent, but she didn't really lock up. So there's a bird around here somewhere. She's just starting to work it out right now. She can tell your dog's body language. She's excited, her tail's wiggling fast, she's being more thorough, she's looking. So I'm going to start being ready. Whoa. 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 Okay, notice she didn't stop when I told her to whoa. This is your chance. Maya, here. Maya. Heel. Pick your dog up. Put him back to where you told him to whoa. Reinforce it. Whoa. Whoa. Heel. Heel. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Hunt him up. So now just make them keep working the area until they get under control. So at this point I'm going to set my dog's collar on beep. So I'm going to let her range for a little bit. The collar's on a location mode where it only beeps when she's on point. So I know there's birds in here. It's just a matter of her slowing down well enough to get on the birds for everything to come together correctly. So one of the challenges I'm having right now is my dog is hunting too fast. It's still early. She's got a lot of energy. I know that there was birds down in this area. So right now I'm going to call her back. I do that. I use a beeper. I'm not going to electrocute her with the shot collar unless she does something wrong. I'm going to beep her. And that's how I've taught her to come back. So when she hears that constant, good girl, good girl. So I really want her to slow down. Maya, heel. Maya, heel. Her natural ability is fast, but she blows past birds when she goes too fast. So it's my job, Maya, heel, to slow her down. Easy, you want a drink? So I'm just literally taking this moment, trying to get her to calm down, slow it down. Give her a little rest, give her some water. Kind of refocus for a minute. Heel. I really want her to hunt slower. So I'm going to go back to the area where we already kind of hunted through, and I'm going to make her rework it. Whoa. 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 Good. Whoa. Good. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Find the bird. Bird down. Bring it here, Maya. Bring it here, Maya. Good girl. Here. 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 Bring it here. Come on. Fetch. Bring it here. Maya, bring it here. Sometimes they don't like to put it in your hand. Come on, bring it here. All right. Good girl. Heel. Heel. Normally, if there's one, there's more. Sometimes in the same bush. Maya. So don't think you're done. Make sure you work the area a little bit. Maya, heel. You want to make sure oftentimes the bush they came out of, there's not two in there. And then when you get a quail, it's very rare that there's just one. You know what? I'm not going to shoot that, even though I wanted to, because she didn't point it and she flushed it. So she's going to get in trouble for that one. Here. Here. Heel. Whoa. Whoa. Take her back to where they screwed up. Whoa. Okay, easy, hunt them up. So, as much as I didn't want that bird to get away, I also don't want to encourage her to bump birds. Get it, Maya. Get it. Get it. Hurry up, find it. Good girl. I would have shot that, but the cameraman was potentially in a dangerous spot. Bring it to me. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Good girl, Maya. It's a good day to do a little training session. So we got into quail at the bottom of the hill, and we chased a couple of quail uphill that didn't want to hold. So we've kind of had some running hunting going on. Now that we're at the top, I believe there's probably more quail down at the bottom. So even though my dog wants to go that way, because some probably ran over the top here, I'm going to take her back down, and we're going to work this hillside really thorough. Lots of times there's a couple birds left in, and those can be really fun because they do not want to move. So that's your chance to get your dog on the bird and have her be solid as a rock and just really encourage her to hold points really well. So I'm just kind of letting her rework. Point. I think right now, because I reinforced her points when she screwed up on that bird, now she barely hits scent and she wants to stop and go on point because she wants to do it right. And you'll see them kind of stop, go on point, and then their tail will wag and then they'll move along. So she hits scent, realize there's nothing there, and will move off. Now she's an experienced bird dog. If she was young, she would probably stay locked up there for as much time as it takes me to walk up to her. I'd kick around the bush, realize that it's just old scent, and I'd have to like, okay, it's not here. she'll sniff around, finally realize it, and then she'll run off again. So you see how much slower she's going now. This is the speed I want her hunting at. Not so fast she blows right past the bird scent. Just a nice, that's her casual hunting jog. She went on point and there was a bird around here somewhere, but what she was doing was being good, holding her point till I caught up to her. She waited till I got it back into her visual, and then she started hunting again. So that's the dog training the hunter. I've had Maya rework the area that we originally saw the quail, and we spent probably at least an extra 10 minutes just kind of re-going through the area over and over to see if there's any birds. At this point, about 10 minutes, we're not finding any more. I think it's time to move on. Just don't forget to always rework the area because there's almost always straggler birds. It's a nice hunting pace. Okay. 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 Get it. Get it. Maya, come here. Maya, come here. Maya, I want to fly that way. Maya, here.
Do you want me to step over here? Oh, there we go.
Get it out of there. Find the bird, Maya, fetch! Good girl, here! Sometimes when they're young too, make a big deal out of this. And try to get them to come to you instead of you going to them. Maya, here! Bring it here! Come on! Come on, good girl! Good girl! Good girl! Okay, easy, easy, easy. Maya, heel. One thing I like to do when I'm done is just kind of call your dog back. Just let him know how good girl. He did so good. Good girl. Good girl. Another thing I want to point out is I have a beeper shock collar. And I don't know how much you'll hear in the video, but I never once had to shock her. That's not what these, in my opinion, are really for. It's more of an opportunity for training. And then I really like the beeper when it comes to being able to find her while she's hunting. So that way I spend less time trying to control her and more time allowing her to hunt. Otherwise I'd be running all over the place trying to keep up with her all the time. So I am a big believer in a beeping shock collar for lots of training reasons. And I'll tell you, if these collars were so evil, then she wouldn't get so excited every time she sees me pull it out of the box. So, thank you and happy hunting.